This is your studio's next steps if. We get when we say, hey, how do you want to scale your studio? Okay, we've gotten answers from tens of thousands of people. The number one response is that they want to franchise their studio. They think this is the end all and be all. And sometimes it really is the end all and be all. So if you check that box when I said, hey, how do you want to scale your studio? What are the very first steps you need to do today to ensure you're going to be ready to franchise?
Well, you got to be ready to do some hard work. So it's got to be at a period of time when you're ready for that, right? You want a project. Like your studio is successful and it doesn't need you and you are ready for a project.
Oh my God, that's so important.
Right? Because if you're not ready for a project, this is not going to be a successful undertaking, right? You got to be ready to almost dig back into that like getting started again mode of like, it's a startup. It's like day one in your studio all over again. And then you've got to have the systems and the processes and the team and probably the support from people that have done this.
I mean, I think the systems and the processes, I just want to start there for just a second, because oftentimes what we do is we will see studios that are running because they have an exceptional owner. And they assume then that they're like, I'm good to franchise. Would you recommend people have more than one like corporately owned location before they go? Because that always tends to like make you go, oh, I thought I had that in place. And then.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like children, right? You have one child and you're like, I've got this. Or one pet, whatever you've got, right? You've got this. And then you're like, I'm going to bring another one on board. And that one's not like the other one. And so now you've learned a whole lot more about how your business actually runs and operates, and actually also how to build a team. So I would say 2, 3, 4.
I know.
You need a good number because you need to test what's happening in different markets. And what you're looking for in spaces. And you don't always do it right the first time. And then when you try to replicate the first time, you don't always do it right.
I think that's such an important statement. I love the idea of corporate locations. First of all, I have to say you are going to make more money probably in your first few years of being a franchisor off your corporate locations than you are going to be off of your franchise. So that is also important to note that that is going to be fueling financially your franchise going forward. Now, the team piece. You've got an unbelievable team. Like I look at what Allison is doing. Allison has been able to step back. This is a very, I don't want to say it's a unique situation, but it is the perfect situation because you built the team that's with it. Now, what did you need to do to put the team in place?
Put the work and the time in. You can force it, but you can't force it to the end. You've got to find the players. And you've even seen that in your team growing, right?
Totally.
You've got to find the people that work with you and that work with each other and put the pieces together. Yeah. And then sometimes you put a piece in wrong and you've got to like put the piece in the right spot. So while they're a good employee, they just might not be doing what they, so you got to like learn how to make the recipe work.
I like the recipe idea because you're going to get people that are great for your team, and figuring out where having the right people in the right seats. That's a Beth Potter quote. Like making sure that you're moving them to the seats where they are going to just shine and they're going to perform in such a way that everything is raised up is critical. Now, when you finally make the decision and you said, hey, you've got to have people who have done this before around you. You finally make the decision, you are taking the leap. Who is the first person you need to hire?
A coach, a consultant, somebody who's been there, done that, and a really good franchise attorney.
Yeah. I mean, I would say hardcore. Franchise attorneys, that is a specialty area. Don't discount this. Please don't go to your cousin who's a lawyer and doing personal injury, or your buddy who's done a little bit of family practice law. Go to someone that all they do every single day is franchising. And by the way, spend some time looking at franchising and licensing, okay? They're oftentimes, I'll call them two sides of the same coin in the sense they do the same thing. One has far less legal parameters. That's licensing on this one. And in many cases, the licensing is the model that is going to get you what you want with a significant fewer legal headaches.